Hi, my name is Laurette Buljan and I'm your English 1A instructor for summer 2020. I've been teaching English at Sierra College since 2003, but this is my very first time teaching fully online. So I will be really appreciative of your patience with me as I learn how to best teach in this fashion. One of the things I like is that I'm talking to you in my backyard on a beautiful day. So that's kind of a nice feature. We don't have to be in a classroom to have a class. What will you need to participate in this course? You will need a computer. A webcam is nice in case we end up doing Zoom meetings and things like that. Also, you would need high-speed internet. That's really essential. You can also access the class on your smartphones. You would need to get the Canvas Student app, and I find that really helpful. They have all sorts of tutorials for how to navigate your way through Canvas. Another way to get on to your Canvas course is to go to the home page on your computer for Sierra College, and then scroll down and look on the left side of the page until you find the Canvas icon. Click on that, and then you'll see a sidebar with things like dashboard and courses. I like to click on dashboard because that pulls up all your Canvas courses, and then click on the one for English 1A Summer 2020. And once you get there, you can find the course. I will set the course up in weekly modules. This is an 8-week class. Each week will have its own module, so you'll open up that module on the week that it opens. The modules will open on Monday of every week, and they will close on Sunday evening every week. So you want to keep up with the class. And I don't release all the modules at once because I don't want students to get overwhelmed. I want you to kind of keep a good pace going where you're just handling one week at a time. You can also click on the syllabus and open up the syllabus, and that way you can see all the assignments, everything that's coming, all the topics we'll cover, and due dates, etc. But to really keep up with the course, you'll want to open the modules week by week as they open up. And everything that we do is going to be in those modules. One way we'll stay in touch is through weekly discussions, and you'll open a discussion and contribute. Discussions will be due by Fridays every week, and it's a good way for you to interact with your peers in the class. And I will also be participating in those discussions, but I look at myself as more as a guide on the side, and a lot of what happens in the class will be determined by your interaction with each other. One of the requirements for the class is a textbook. We actually have a textbook. It's called the Bedford Reader, and this is the 14th edition. You want to make sure you get the 14th edition of the Bedford Reader. I've been using this book for probably 20 years. It keeps updating every few years with new readings, but it's full of fantastic, interesting, brief articles by many different authors on many different topics. And by reading these readings, we have something to write about. We have something to talk about. So the Bedford Reader is required. You can get that at your Sierra College bookstore. You can also get it on Amazon and all the various ways that we get books these days. But it is a required part of the class. You'll want to get that and have that ready, because the first week starts with a reading response exercise and then an essay determined by one of the readings in the Bedford. So you want to make sure you do your readings, have your book, okay? Books are great. You don't have to plug them in. You don't have to worry about them, not uploading or downloading or whatever. They're kind of old school, but I like having a book in the class. Another thing it's good to know is how to reach me. You can reach me at my email address anytime you have a question. It takes me 48 hours during the week to get back to you, and 72 hours if you send me an email on the weekends. All right. My email address is lbuljan@sierracollege.edu, and let me spell that for you. It's my first initial L and then my last name, Buljan, B-U-L-J-A-N, at sierracollege.edu. That's a great way to reach me. Another way to reach me is at Canvas Chat, and that will be during my office hours. My office hours will be Monday through Friday, 10 to 11 a.m. So those are lots of ways you can reach me. Email is your go-to if you ever feel like you need some more input from me. I'm happy to reach out that way. Let's see, what else did I want to tell you guys? How about grades? How will you know how your grades are? Well, on your Canvas site, you will see an icon for grades. You can click on that and see how you're performing in all the assignments. And if you turn in an essay, plan on me needing a week to get it read and annotated and giving you some feedback and a grade. So it takes a week turnaround for essays. Discussions will be graded, but they don't weigh as much as your essays. This is primarily an essay writing class. There will be 3 essays and 1 essay final. And all of the essays require some sort of interaction or response to readings. So we'll have our Bedford reader, but we'll also have assignments that require research, library research, and we're going to practice some techniques on how to find good sources. This class has a co-requisite, a 1-unit Canvas module that you will also be enrolled in, and it focuses entirely on how to use the MLA style, that stands for the Modern Language Association style, that we use in all English classes and all college classes in the United States. So the MLA style is great. Your module, your 1-unit module is going to help you with that. I try to make this class accessible to everyone. The accommodations that I use are closed captioning for videos and alternative text for visual. So hearing impaired and visually impaired students should have access to all my materials. But if there are any glitches, please reach out to me and I'll try to make things fairly accessible to everyone's. What else should you know? Your smartphone is great. If you get the Canvas app, the Canvas student app, and go to the student guide for Canvas, and there's a 10-minute video called How to Use Canvas. So that's a great way to get some practice. Let's see, is there anything else I need to tell you guys? I hope that's enough. Oh, one more thing. Make sure that you log into the course on week 1 by June 10th at 11:59 p.m., just before midnight. Otherwise, you'll be dropped from the class. So what you need to do by June 10th to log in is to look at the syllabus, read it over, and then take a brief syllabus quiz. Okay? And that way we know you're participating in the class. You'll want to plan on spending probably about 5 hours a week on this class or more, and you want to log in at least twice during the week, 2 to 3 times a week. Log in, spend some time, participate, do your discussions, join into Canvas chat, whatever it is that you want to do, but make sure that you log in and stay ahead of things. All right, again, I'm new at this. It's gonna be a learning curve for me, but I know how to teach English, so I hope we'll still have a good experience and try to stay connected as best we can in this online environment. All right, here's to a good summer semester and look forward to meeting all of you. Take care.